Welcome back to another Dororo review. Today is episode 7. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
Together with Couch Talk, as always, we are this anime viewer only.
This anime.
It's so weird because I hate it. They just had to have an original 1968 whatever.
We are current in whatever. We know what you
We're going
mean.
to discuss the episode and go our scores at the end. You ready to get into this?
Sure, let's do it.
So yeah, definitely a different take.
Right.
This
It
time,
was kind of set up the same way, but then it kind of took like a different turn.
yeah, because it was like, oh, we're gonna slay a demon right off the bat. No, this episode ends up being about that demon and
Right.
exploring the option of are there good demons?
Right, and also exploring like the souls. Like it seems the point of this episode is that a person's soul can be changed even if they're a demon.
Yeah,
Because I mean, definitely towards the end. Well, we see at the beginning, Hyakumaru wants to kill the demon.
yeah, we see the red soul.
Right, and then but later on we see it. It seems to dim to orange, and then dim even more to where he doesn't even want to kill it. So I actually liked it. I will say that.
I'll agree with that because we have a spider demon who's kind of weakened in a weakened state. Probably maybe before even the battle with Hyakumaru at the beginning. Because we do learn that she only siphons some of the life force out of people, not enough to kill them. And it probably had been a bit before she was able to, because she didn't get the opportunity there in the woods because Hyakumaru and Dororo noticed.
At least she's kind. She doesn't take all your life.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's better than dying.
I mean, yeah, true.
But she's taken in by a man at the village who's, we learn, is the kidnapper in the village, who's actually also a good guy, just helping people escape from the village. He's not actually kidnapping, killing.
This episode's kind of like perspective, you know. Depends on perspective. He's a kidnapper from the, I guess guards' perspective.
Yeah, the Lord's perspective, because they're losing workers in their quarry.
Right, but from the workers' perspective, he's a savior. He just get your ass out there.
Yeah, exactly, because life in the quarry is probably not the greatest life, and they're being worked to death. So
literally,
yeah,
someone died this episode working.
And the guy that's helping him escape, he's he's cares about life just in general. Like, he saves the cockroach or whatever. He's like, life is life, and it kind of reflects on the demon where she's like, oh, this guy is not like these other humans. So
yeah, he's very kind-hearted, and yeah, he just appreciates all forms of life.
Yeah, he's not just one of these samurai blokes going around cutting off children's arms.
Yeah, just slashing limbs off.
He's just a really straight guy, like good guy. And then like she thought about feeding off him, but didn't, because he was helping her, and
all right.
And we see she's trying other ways to like survive. Like, she's eating the food, and to try to get some strength or whatever, to not have to siphon off. And it's like, it really just gives, like said, perspective of someone like a demon like her. I guess it's just very unique way to go, and their goal is
very unique.
Yeah, the goal is to leave together. She wanted to care for him, and he wanted to care for her, which
I'm glad it kind of took because just due to the nature of this show, I was expecting one of them to die, which it was close. That almost happened.
Yeah, because as they're leaving, they come across Hyakumaru and Dororo, where they're getting ready to fight or whatever, but the guards showed up.
Right.
And they had to leave. And then they get to the location, the secret escape hole.
Yeah, the secret tunnel thing.
Where the guy is hit by arrows. Where she rages, but she still didn't kill any of the guards.
Right. I thought, when I was first watching, I was like, oh, he's going to die. She's going to rage and kill everybody. And then Hyakumaru's going to kill her. but I'm glad they went the other direction. Like I'm very glad they went the other direction because I feel like every episode has been like, oh, something good's happening, tragic,
Yeah, because
and then
he got hit by the arrows, but at least they were off to the side, and she like bound him up, so she helped him out there, and that's probably kept him from dying. But like, yeah, it was just we didn't have the whole tragedy aspect. We're not watching orphan
right.
kids get murdered.
Well, at least for now. I'm assuming this is the end of like this story. I don't think there's gonna be like a part two to it
Yeah,
because
I
it kind of like just alluded like, oh, they escaped together and like they're gone. And the fact that we kind of like Yakumaru saw her as a not
yeah,
evildoer,
they
however you want to
started out
describe it.
fighting there, where he did cut off a limb or whatever, but the guy kind of was like, "Hey, please don't kill her or anything like that," and now that Hyakumaru can hear and understand
Right,
and stuff, like even Dororo was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you can hear now," because even Dororo was like, "You know what? She's not that bad." And
right. I even think her intentions too kind of changed her soul because like she's like, oh, there's not a doctor here, but I'll take you to one. Like I'm gonna save you, pretty much how he saved her. So I'm assuming that's kind of what made the change.
yeah, and she got some of the life force she needed. So, but like, yeah, she's like, "Oh, you can't. If you kill all your prey, you're basically not gonna be able to live." So it's kind of like you have to give and take kind of relationships with them, and he's willing to be in that give and take with her. And it's like, you know
Right.
what? He's in a happy situation now. She's in a happy situation. No
What
harm
a
done, all good, right? And it's like, and it does bring up the interesting thing because like Hyakumaru is getting parts back by killing demons, but are
right.
there an excess amount of demons to where like some of them, even if they have a part, if he like they don't actually hold on to parts of him or whatever, but if he
I
kills them, he
think
gets them. So if there's so many, he only has to kill an X amount out of however many fucking demons are out there.
that's the vibe I'm getting after this. Like I think if it's just a demon in general, I guess slaying away that evil kind of gets his part or a piece of him back. Or else I mean if it's not the case, he'd have to kill this spider, but I don't think he's going to. Like
Yeah,
it's
and unless
so
they cross again and she somehow became more evil or something, because he's not
right.
just going to
But
kill her. I think to kill her even for a piece of himself back.
right. I don't think that will happen. They'll kind of like undo this episode entirely. If that makes
No,
sense.
it would. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Unless something happened to the only way I could see something is something happened to the guy. But even then, I wouldn't prefer, just their story to be closed.
And that's what makes me think it's like, as long as he kills a demon, he'll get a piece. It's like the pieces are in this random, like, I don't know, like
Yeah, that's how
hole
I
or
feel.
whatever, and they're just fold out. And it's like, I'm guessing there's a lot of demons out there not equal to the amount of pieces he has because obviously there are demons before him,
All
demons
right,
after him. So
that's what I'm feeling too. But it's the first episode. Well, it's the first episode that one, he didn't get a piece of himself back, and two, we didn't. I don't think we saw the father and
we did not
brother.
see Daigo at all in this episode.
So that's interesting. I wonder if that was on purpose. Maybe they only show them every time he gets a piece of him back, or maybe
Maybe,
it's just a
or
coincidence.
could be coincidence. I think they just really wanted to focus on this different perspective in this episode because a lot of this episode was just from the point of view of the Ohari, I think was the name he gave her, whatever it was. I didn't write it down.
Oh yeah, oh something.
Uh,
Ohagi.
Ohagi, that's it. Ohagi. Um, it was all from her perspective, so it was like, hey, let's explore something new and
All
give
right.
us, the show can be just as deep on the other side.
Yeah.
And we
But yeah.
get Hyakumaru smirking at the end. So Dororo had been tried in the beginning of the episode to get him to laugh, couldn't do it. Here at the end, he doesn't kill the little spider that bites him. He's like, you know what, I scared you. And it was like a good moment for Hyakumaru. It's like, oh, he's just not gonna kill it. Okay.
Right. Just don't mindlessly kill things. I think Kyakumaru actually kind of appreciates that because he doesn't really mindlessly he only kills things that are evil.
I mean, even when or like when it's required, right? To like eat and stuff.
Right.
Like he's never killing in excess or anything like that because he can see the souls and see them kind of
exactly
dissipate. And I do like how Dororo said in this episode, "Oh, I'll just talk for two people," which we've been saying all.
I'll say
he's
definitely talking for two people. Hell, he might be talking for three people. He's a talker.
I don't know, man. If you're just walking in silence with somebody all day, it would drive me crazy. I think.
It'd get
probably it's like, talk to me. But yeah, so that does it for the episode. Jump to scores.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think I'll give it 8. I think maybe an 8.5. Well, we've been talking about. I really like how we're getting this other kind of uniqueness coming out. Like, hey, let's explore the perspective, the chance that demons could be good. We'll see Hyakumaru even come around emotionally throughout this episode. So we are getting a lot of build up there, and it brings in just a lot of like, how will Hyakumaru handle different situations? Because he just watched, probably for the first time, a demon soul go from red to essentially white, like everyone else is. It just opens up a lot of new opportunities for the show.
Yeah, I like I'll say an 8 as well. I really like for one, it was an actual wholesome episode, and we didn't have to experience like tragic death. Well, besides the dude who got like crushed in the rock quarry. Besides him. But yeah, I like the new take on it. Like I actually do like the like exploration of like the demons themselves, because like they're not just like mindless beast. Well, some I guess come across that way, but there's demons out there that are like, kind of like human in a way. But I do like how it was a different take, and how like we saw a soul change colors from pretty much bad to good. But yeah, it was very unique, and I'm glad they put they kind of did that twist instead of just, oh, another person dies, another person suffers, it just happens. They're just like, no. Sometimes good things do happen in this show. Not often.
Not often, yeah. Except for the worker, but yeah, right. Not often, man.
Yeah, but it was enjoyable. I'm really liking this show. It's nice and different, and just it's not super convoluted plot. It's just I like kind of like the mini stories that they tell, so it's nice.
That does it.
Hey, spiel time.
As always, if you don't want your life force siphoned out, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of the episode. Didn't like, we scored anything like that. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.